Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red and officially weighing in at 159 3/4 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 33 victories, including 23 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. From Limerick, Ireland, two-time NABF champion and WBO #4 ranked middleweight in the world, Irish Andy.
He was probably very nervous in his professional debut, and he let it fly, fouled it up, but in the process he got hit on top of that eye, and there's a nice short crisp hand, and down he goes, fighting a right-handed fighter. The left hand now, I can see he wants to let it pop. There he goes. He let it go, but it just whistled past the nose. That one didn't. That one caught him on the nose and right back with the right hand. So he comes with a straight left hand, and that's a good shot. And there's the standing 8 count. And you see Khalil kind of shaking his head right on top of it, and he stops the fight. It's all over. A couple of more shots to the head, and referee knowing, and that's when the referee came in. And then after that, you see him taking some serious head shots, and the referee realizing that Khalil really not in the fight, and he comes in and ends it.
It was a fight in which it was quite a learning experience for Lee, having to deal with such an awkward opponent.
This is probably the most highly touted paper in Las Vegas, saying Andy Lee is a Hall of Fame fighter. All right, big things out of this kid.
You know, he lost in a tiebreaker to Hassan Association in Ireland, tried to coax him into staying an amateur as he fires a right and a left and drops Salway. Salway is saying he got hit low. He fights in tough man competitions, but he ain't gonna get up for this one.
I'm not sure I saw a low blow there. Training to fight somebody else last week, his opponent fell out, and this is what he fell into. It's a right uppercut to, I'm sorry, I should say a left uppercut, because Lee, of course, is a southpaw, followed by a left over the top. Nice combination. Certainly not low.
No, right to the midsection, and the combination to the head, and Salway went down for the official time of the stoppage. Of the 43 punches landed by Lee in the round, 34 were power shots. Referee's going to stop it.
Oh, now there's a place where I might disagree, although it looks like Ortega's on his way out here. I think he wants to stick it out.
Yeah, the corner of Ortega. I think they're going to throw this in the towel.
Stop, that's it.
Well,
Clement Vieira, who works with Ortega, said enough. My guy.
hey, just at the point I said Ortega would probably last the distance, this is what happened. You see Ortega starts to slide on his legs, which there they go.
Straight left.
Yeah, and yeah, that was the beginning of the end. And right now you can almost hear the cornermen coming up the ring steps. This is the last couple of punches of the fight. And, yeah, certainly. I mean, it was
He's just got to keep the fight at long range, get his shots off quickly, and then move his legs and be ready to move his upper body too.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful right hook. Out.
Carl Daniels hits the canvas, and Benji Estevez says it is all over.
Fabulous right hook.
Out again. It is a right hook.
Yeah, see, showed him the jab, just turned it around into a hook. Incredible. It's really mightily impressive. Boom.
Part of the issue here is that I think Daniels' head hit the mat. We'll continue to look at this replay. Perfect right hook by
He was out standing up from 5.5 feet on his head, so that's they'll obviously be very concerned about that.
As we look at it again, the good news is that Carl Daniels
just out of distance.
That's
hard right to the body.
Lovely right hook to the body. That
Wrestling with them just before the fight. He's only learning on middle, light heavy. Never was such
a good right hook to the head. Beautiful stuff by Andy Lee. That's a good solid right hook.
Off balance as he jumped in with the left hand, goes with the right to the body. Some brilliant ones. Will have been impressed.
Realizes now that Jimmy that Healy's not a pusher. He doesn't want guys that he can bomb over and knock out in 2 or 3 or 4. This will do Andy Lee more good than ever.
It's low,
it's low. A low shot, yes.
But Healy comes after him. He stepped away to let a recovery set.
That's a good solid left hook to the body. Brilliant stuff there.
That was enough. That's the one. Andy Lee has won again in 4 rounds. He came back. He delivered. That's a shout to the two boys. It's round 5 and it's halfway through it. Is it to end of this round? Lee was caught there. Taunting, tempting McKay, but clearly packed again tonight, would be saying that covering his jaw and his breast the ring well and forcing the fight. Left target. And again and again.
Negative here. If it was me, I would be getting right bang in it because Andy Lee.
But at this way, at distance, Lee's hand is very good, and he's looking for that big left hand to finish it.
And so he's getting his own.
It looks like it's all over, and Andy Lee is the Irish super middleweight champion. I think Manny Stewart wants him to cut down that ring a bit. Now Faliga, we know, can knock out a person.
Oh, what a cracker left hand.
Lights out.
Absolute cracker.
Alessandro Faliga. He's never been stopped when he's on the brink of it. He really is. Now Andy Lee, can you do it in style? Yes, he can. Faliga's down again. Oh, he's shattered, he is. He's just above me here. The corner can't help him now. Lee can put him to sleep. He threw one at Lee. Lee catches him again, and down he goes. And this time it's over. O-V-E-R spells Andy Lee in Limerick.
I didn't think it was a real good punch, but the first one did all the damage, and that was the writing on the wall. From there on in.
I know he's 24, but this is his coming of age. But you can bet your bottom dollar that Gibbs will throw everything in this round. And watch that right hand of his. He'll throw it more than once. But Lee can beat him to the punch, and that he's done. Gibbs almost bows to him there. He's piling it on now, Gibbs. It's all chasing after Lee. To the hands of Andy Lee. Will he? The place is hopping here. Lee puts it down. What a left hand. Willie Gibbs sustains stars. He's out. Left hand again from Lee, and he's beaten. He's truly beaten. Hammer and tongue. A right. Hammer and tongue. The towel is in. The corner have retired Willie Gibbs.
Andy Lee. Fantastic stuff. A cracking left hand. Did all the damage.
Wonderful stuff.
Unbelievable stuff from Andy.
He is really up for this. And how now? He can do the very same, actually. He's sparing enough with his left hand, but he's looking good tonight, Andy Lee. There's no doubt about that. Mick Dowling, Darragh Maloney have said he's got to be careful with the big puncher. But there's no place to hide either. Lee's in charge here in the early stages. Left hand, beautiful left hand from Lee. The crowd is up for it. The volume is in.
He's still very dangerous.
Because at long range with this reach advantage, he has everything going for him. And he's a lovely puncher, Lee.
See what Tiami's doing here now. He's trying to lure Lee in so he can get him in close. But Lee wants to be smarter than that and just, too close. Stay back and have a good look.
Save the feet. That's very good, accurate punching from Andy Lee.
Oh, see, that's what happens. That punch fell slightly short. Fight's over. The fight's over.
That's it. Tiam has had enough. Tiam is hurt.
Move forward and work hard.
Lee's shown a lot of heart in this fight, I think.
Sure is. All of us in the Celtic tribe can be proud of him. And down goes McEwen on a perfect left-hand shot by Lee. 4, 5. means that if Lee wins the 10th round, he could win the fight on. Lee landed another big right hook there. McEwen slightly wobbled as Lee goes after him again.
Lee's not thinking about
in Foxwood.
He's not thinking about the scorecards, Jim.
He's looking to burn down the house. 2 minutes to go. McEwen leans back. Lee hammers him with the left hand. And Steve Smoger waves off the fight. Andy Lee rescues his career with a dramatic come-from-behind 10th round knockout.
What a come-from-behind knockout, guys. This fight looked...
because McEwen was so tired. The other game, you see the overhand left. No way, nowhere for McEwen to go. He was standing straight up. He had no possible means of avoiding that punch. He was dead tired.
As soon as McEwen started throwing that left hand, Lee started throwing the left hand, the fight turned around.
Yep, once he mixed that into his arsenal.
Paying money to watch you box, although he wasn't the star turn that night, but he seems to have his mind on the job.
Like that left hook to the body. And is this going to be another one round and see you later in the UK for Ferenc Hafner?
See, get yourself in the shot window, terrific shot again.
Yeah, look at that.
Nah, these are power
switch
shots.
Upstairs and Hafner just pacing himself, not rushing in. Picked another nice shot there.
Job, and it's been quality now. Okay, took one back, he's taking another one back. Yep, well.
Got his attention. He's done well to regroup from that. 5 years ago to Brian Vera. And oh, he's not going to lose this one. A left as the Hungarian came charging in.
Credit. He's here to put up a show. Well done.
Yeah, and I wonder how much more of this though Mark Lyson is going to...
Ahead of the waistband, you're in trouble. There he goes.
Yeah, he's there anytime he wants it for Andy Lee. And I wonder if he's going to let it carry on here, the referee. No. Good decision. Absolutely the right decision. Because Andy Lee was just going to put him on the floor pretty much every time he landed a solid shot.
But having said that, Hafner does have a decent record. He has taken it short notice, but these were quality punches.
And I'd be interested to hear who Andy Lee might fancy for his next fight. We'll get to hear from him in a couple of minutes. Maybe that question can be posed to him. And as we say, it was, you sensed it very early, Jim. He could just take him out of there whenever he felt like it. Hurtful, hard punches.
Oh, good uppercut by Jackson.
Another right hand lands. Body shot almost knocks Lee through the ropes. Jackson's power is simply devastating Lee. And there's a perfect right hand counter off the ropes. And Benji Estevez stops the fight. What an amazing comeback knockout for Andy Lee.
Just what I told you, Jim. Coming at Andy.
Here's the replay.
Here you see he caught him with the uppercut. He thought for sure you had him. He's wounded. He hit him with the right hand. He thinks Andy is dead right here, so he's just letting go the defense. And he's all out on offense. Never even thinking that Andy still has the power to come back. Andy, with the big heart that he has, exchanges a right hook for overhand right, and down goes Jackson.
Estevez didn't bother with a count as Jackson lay face down, twitching on the canvas in an awkward position with his right arm under his body.
Yep, that Andy was going to counter like that. It's almost like when Marquez hit Pacquiao. He was so much on the attack that he had no idea that the guy was going to fire back in the midst of his attack.
Perfect comparison, Roy.
It's a little easier.
Well, with two southpaws against each other, they set up for more favorable punching angles than they're used to.
Andy Lee just rocked Korobov.
He did indeed. Hard left hand by both fighter.
There's that Andy Lee right hook.
There's that dynamite right hook. He caught each other. Lee's back there. And Benny Bayless stops the fight with Korobov standing up, and Andy Lee has another miracle victory.
That is so far the signature win of Andy Lee's career. That is a legitimate
disappointed Matt Korobov. Let's take another look.
Yeah, there you go. You see him come in with a straight left, and he got caught with a shot right there that hurt him. A short left hand hurt him, then he lands his big left hook, and he hurt him. He jumped back because he was hurt. He thought Korobov was jumping back because he was hurt, and he realized Korobov was hurt worse than him. Oh, wow.
And then the question was, could Korobov recover?
And no way was he going to let Korobov recover.
Andy got on top of him and went wild.
He had to.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the end comes at 1 minute, 10 seconds of round number 6. The winner by TKO victory. And now, the WBO middleweight champion of the world, Irish Andy